Every morning begins with one simple promise: to keep you comfortable no matter what the day brings. But have you ever thought about the hands, the hard work, and the heart that go into creating the comfort you feel every day in your home? Behind every Trane system that Logan Services installs is a team of people who believe in creating an unmatched experience with craftsmanship, care, and commitment. The story we're about to tell is about manufacturing and American small business entrepreneurship. Every step, every bolt, every detail matters. Because when your home feels just right, it's more than comfort, it's peace of mind. So let's show you the steps that get your system from the factory to your family. Our journey begins as we head south from Ohio to Tyler, Texas, to visit one of Trane's manufacturing facilities. As they say, everything is bigger in Texas. Here, we'll go behind the scenes to see the incredible work that goes into building the Trane systems that Logan Services installs in your home. We've traveled over 800 miles to Trane's manufacturing plant here in Tyler, Texas, where the journey begins. Get ready to see the passion, precision, and pride behind every Trane system that is manufactured here. Let's meet some of the talented people who make these systems possible.
I'm very proud of what I do. I look forward to coming to work every day, and I applied 5 years ago. I've been with the company 5 years now. I started on the assembly line, and eventually I became a designated lead person, which is over the whole assembly line.
So I started when I was 18 years old. Since then, I've went from just a production worker now into management, so 32 years of experience here in the HVAC at this one company. So
I showcase on my email signature that I'm a generational employee, and a lot of people often comment on how meaningful that is, and it speaks to the kind of place that Trane is. The first person was actually my dad, and from there is really kind of a family story. I had an uncle that started in 1972. I had an aunt join in 1983, and then my mom even spent time working here in the 2000s. They create this culture that you're part of a family. I'm really grateful looking back because it changed the course of my life, and I found a career and the culture that I love here.
So I started with Trane about 19 years ago, and I'm certainly excited about the products that we deliver, but also I'm very excited about watching the systems that we develop.
Coming out here at Trane Technology blew my mind. When I turned 50, my goal was to retire, and I thought, you know what, I'm kind of getting bored. And then Trane was hiring a fourth shift, and I thought I would only stay a year, and it's been 5 years.
I know we do take pride in everything we get in it. I think just caring a lot. Our team very much cares about what the customer actually gets. You should feel comfortable knowing you've just spent your money on a Trane and it's going to be reliable and durable. When we design a system, we think of every scenario that a customer would experience. That way, whenever it does go to someone's home and it is at somebody's house, it's gonna last. We take a lot of pride in anything that has a Trane emblem on it.
Performance is built on the factory floor. To understand what makes these systems so reliable, we have to see how they're built, step by step, by the people who bring them to life.
What I find that I like most about it, I'm actually creating something. And I'm creating something that affects a lot of people, not just locally. When I used to drive around this plant here in Tyler, I thought these air conditioners were only for here. But we are creating something that is throughout the whole country. And so to me, that's exciting to know that in Ohio or in Kentucky, there's an air conditioner that I helped build.
Teamwork, is very important. I'm always addressing that. Just being able to help one another, being there for one another, and part of that's communication. Communication plays a big part on the assembly line. We respect each other, we help each other out, we're there for one another. My job is to make sure that each operator is working safely, and that's my main focus. And that's how we're able to accomplish these units that we make.
The unit in front of you is the only unit you're going to make today. And that unit is going to your mother's house. So we need to make sure it is the best unit that we've ever created. Every step of the way that it takes to create that unit, we need to make sure we are making the best quality and the best product we can make. And what blew me away when I came here is the amount of testing we actually do on a single unit.
We have an area we call run tests. And so what we do is that we connect everything from your contactor, capacitor, to your motor, to your compressor. We start the engines up and make sure that every test is being analyzed and verified before it even passes. Every unit has to go to run test. If it doesn't pass, it cannot move on to the next station. We take care of these units like if it was going to be one of ours, and that's what makes this company special.
You can see the quality in how these systems are built, but before they ever reach your home, Trane pushes them to the ultimate test to prove that they're truly dependable.
So this is SEAT, stands for System Extreme Environmental Test. So we're basically taking an indoor and outdoor unit and we're testing it similar to how it would operate in the field, except for we're testing it much more extreme conditions. So things like temperatures and pressures. And also we're testing a number of other conditions that really stress the components in the system.
I can walk into one room and it's 125 degrees. And then 10 foot from there, walk into another room and it might be snowing at 5 degrees. And we put it through the worst environment that it can be in, run it without stopping it. To have a great product, I mean, you gotta have the durability, the lifespan, it's gotta be there, it's gotta be able to last.
Trane Technologies is well known for providing a reliable product, and this demonstrates that reliability.
Once these systems have proven themselves, they're ready to be installed. But the journey from the factory floor to Logan Services takes a carefully coordinated logistics effort. From loading docks to highways across the country, every mile is carefully orchestrated.
Well, we have a saying that our objective is that we have the right parts at the right place at the right time, that we understand what the customer is expecting and that we deliver on that. They have a planned departure date. Our job is to make sure that it is ready to go when they get here. And that's really what we do, and we do a very good job of that, so I'm proud of my team.
I've been on the road working for 6 years for JB Hunt, and I enjoy it a lot. Get to see a lot of things and go a lot of places. When I pick up a load of heat pumps or ACs, I think about the houses that they're going to and the comfort that they'll bring to families. I treat them all like they're my own. I double check straps and make sure I'm doing proper route planning, watching rough roads and taking slow turns and stuff like that to make sure it gets there like it left.
I've spent 32 years here, and one thing that I've come to know and understand, we put a lot of planning and a lot of thought around the end destination, right? Customers are our primary focus.
I take pride in knowing that I'm delivering comfort to people and knowing, that I'm delivering something that people need. I want the homeowner to know that a lot went into getting their product there safely and on time and all that. And a lot of effort went in from the factory to the road to their house. A lot went into it to getting it there.
It's been incredible to see all of the hard work and care that go into building these systems and then shipping them to Logan Services. When you see it all come together, it's easy to understand why we say it's hard to stop a Trane.
To me, it's hard to stop a Trane because once you get one of our Trane products, it's something you can depend on.
It means that the systems that we produce can undergo very severe conditions and still continue to deliver the heating and comfort that the homeowner needs.
It's very hard to stop a Trane because of all the work and dedication that we put into these units each and every day, just to make sure that we have the best product out there, and that's how we stay ahead from everybody else.
At any condition, it's not only going to still be running, it will still be performing.
Trane is built on reliability, trust, quality, and that legacy is more than just a slogan for us, but that slogan, it's hard to stop a train. We stand behind it, we mean it, we do it every day. So it's just ingrained in our culture.
Our goal is to provide you with maximum comfort inside of your home.
And I know that the customer is going to be pleased with the products that we build here because I take pride in everything that I do.
I helped make you cool. So that's important to me, that you're getting a comfortable night's rest. We have the best brand, and it is our job to maintain that brand.
This is the end of our journey here in Tyler, Texas. Now it's time to head back home to Ohio and find out how Logan Services takes over the process. From the factory floor in Tyler, Texas, these systems head to Logan Services, where our team coordinates every detail, staging, organizing, and preparing every unit so they're ready to go when our customers need them most.
We look at Logan Services, we want to be a premier provider to our customers, and to do that we need a premier product. And they've always been one of the most innovative brands. They always have the most energy efficient equipment, the equipment that focuses on the comfort in the home, which is a big thing for us.
We know that families have budgets. So Trane offers a wide variety of equipment. There are so many different system options that we're able to provide the customer with whatever they're able to afford, but also making sure that what we are doing still provides them comfort.
That's why we decided to align with Trane and continue to align with Trane, because we do believe it's the best product in the HVAC industry.
We want people to know when we come into their house, we're going to be offering a premium product with a premium install. It's that 5-star experience.
It starts with our people, right? So many people in our building, so many people that are going out in those trucks every single day. We have around 36 install crews right now.
We're the largest volume residential Trane dealer in the country, and with that we move a lot of boxes. We're probably swapping out 5,000 full systems a year. Something that we have that a lot of other companies don't have are large warehouses to house all the Trane equipment. If we go out to someone's house at 7 p.m., we can be at your house the next day at 9 a.m. installing it, just to make sure we can get our customers' problem taken care of by the next day.
Before even the day starts, someone has already reviewed that job that's been sold. An install supervisor has looked through to find all the little nuanced things that our installer needs to be prepared. And we stage all of their equipment, and then that's just where it really begins.
Instead of making one person focus on 4 different things, we have different departments that specialize on one specific thing.
It's where our install management team reviews every picture, every measurement, every note that is attached to that job, just to make sure we have everything we're going to need when we arrive and that the install is going to go as smooth as possible.
That at least instills a confidence in us that when we put a product in the home, we know we're not putting something that's low quality, we're putting something in that's less likely to fail and keep the customer comfortable.
That's what we really hang our hats on at the end of the day.
Top tier equipment is only part of the story, because even the best systems are only as good as the hands that install them. That's why Logan Services invests in our people, supported by the first Trane accredited training program, helping us to build the best installation teams that deliver precision every time.
We have a Trane accredited apprenticeship program here. And with that, there's so much that goes into it. We take someone who interviews at Logan Services that seems to have the values that we really care about, and we bring them in, and over the course of 18 months, really intensive training in the field, in the classroom, we really develop them into someone who can go out and just provide a great service for our customers.
That apprenticeship program is so important, just to make sure we're sending an expert to the house that knows what they're doing on every type of call they might see.
It is definitely great to have a good mentor and somebody that is willing, just someone that's willing to teach you and someone that's willing to train you, that's not afraid to back up and let you, get your hands dirty.
My brother got me involved when I was 19 years old. I decided to join the apprenticeship program because I really feel like that was the best path for me. I can expand my skills in the trade. I train in a top-notch training center.
So I started in HVAC because I just wanted to try something new, work with my hands, and I just really had a passion for, helping people already. I've been here for 6 years. Becoming a lead installer was a big thing, honestly. There is a lot more responsibility with being a lead. You're more responsible for scoping out the jobs, looking at them, making sure you have the equipment and everything that you need, the proper parts for the equipment to make the install happen. A lot of the Trane equipment is more of the variable speed, multi-stage equipment now. So what that's going to do is help keep a more consistent airflow and keep pressure on the ductwork so you feel a more consistent temperature throughout the home.
It's not a comfortable feeling in an uncomfortable house. So knowing that I could come in and make a change to people's houses, it really gives me a good feeling. And I just try to make their house as comfortable as possible.
I want the customers to know that Logan's holds us to a very high standard. They make sure that we know what we're doing and are very comfortable with what we're doing. So they should have no fear when we come into the house that we are going to take care of them to make sure the system's operating the way it needs and that they have the comfort that they want in the home.
A good installation to me looks like a nice, clean installation. The customer's expectations are exceeded. The system's running perfectly.
I think the people should know that we do take it very seriously, that we take pride in our work. We love to see the before and after in what we do and know that the customer is happy with their decision to go with us.
At the end of every job, there's a quality commissioning sheet. We go through, we're checking the entire function of the system to make sure that it's up to manufacturer specs and, to the customer's liking as well. And then with our remote diagnostics, it's just an incredible program. We get to keep an eye on this system pretty much 24/7.
And we can see any alerts saying, hey, this system has a potential problem. And we can fix whatever is wrong with it before there is even a breakdown. That is the future of HVAC in our space, is really providing an experience that no one else in our industry is doing right now.
Our people are what make Logan Services special. What sets us apart is rooted in our values. As a family-owned and operated company, doing right by our customers isn't something new. It's been passed down.
I got started from my father, Jim. I was going to college and he actually invited me out to lunch for my birthday. And he said, would you like to help me out at the business? And I'm like, sure, but I'm not doing this forever. I started at the front line as a customer service rep, and I took over human resources and finance. I then earned my role as the president here at Logan Services. It has been a wild ride, but at the beginning I was pretty adamant I was not going to do this forever. Here I am, loving it.
I started off as a service technician at Logan Services. I did that for about 8 or 9 years. Eventually worked my way into the consulting side of the company, then to sales manager, and here I am today as market quality specialist.
I've been here for about 16 years now. I actually worked for Dad here at Logan Services during my college days. I was a customer service representative. I just kind of worked my way into other positions throughout the business. And when I started working for Dad, it literally was maybe 15, 20 employees. And now we're up to 200 plus employees, which is super amazing. It's crazy that, with the systems and processes that we've built in order to be able to scale and grow and still be successful is huge.
So my dad came in the business probably when I was 4 or 5 years old, and so something I kind of grew up with. So I actually wasn't super exposed to the business in junior high or early high school like a lot of people are to their family business, but started to when I was a junior, senior in high school. Did some office admin stuff, spent a few summers in the field when I was in college on the HVAC service side. And eventually got to that point, I went and got my degree. What do I want to do with my life? And was evaluating my options, talked to my family about this opportunity, and decided to come join the family business. Eventually found my way into the dispatch, into the field management side, and it's kind of led me to where I am now.
We're all very close. We work well together. We all have different strengths and weaknesses, and we're all each in our own position that suits our strengths and allows us to work well together.
We work really hard here at Logan Services, but we have a lot of fun doing it.
Our mission is to transform home service with integrity and care, and when I think about that is you got to provide kind of an unmatched experience.
We are constantly trying to improve and do things better on a daily basis.
We're talking not just with the customer, but our employees.
We want our employees to be proud to work for Logan Services. We want our customers to be proud to do business with us. And I think that in the end, our customers are at the heart of that decision every time.
Everything we do, we want to do it with the highest level of integrity. And we want that customer to know that we truly care about them and their family.
To Logan Services, making home comfort easy means we walk in, we provide the best experience, we leave, and you're comfortable. It is our responsibility to do the hard work. What I want our customers to feel is cared about. cared about in the way that they know that we will always be here for them if something goes wrong. We stand behind our work. That is what family-owned and operated feels like.
At the end of the day, it's not about what we say, it's about the experience we deliver. And the best way to understand that is to hear it from our customers.
We want anyone that walks into this home to be comfortable.
We noticed over last summer when it was really, really hot, the air conditioning was struggling to keep up, right? We couldn't keep a normal comfort temperature in the main level of the house. He was very good at giving us a lot of different options and what was right for our house, right? Like he wasn't going to overpromise and underdeliver.
We were thoroughly impressed with him, and he even came back out to do a follow-up to make sure he was quoting all the right pieces and parts so that we have a beautiful experience. And just from our experience with him alone, we would have chosen Logan Services.
So we got our first unit there in Troy probably 15 years ago, and have been really satisfied with it. And after living here for a few days and putting up with the noise of the system and the air movement, I said it's time to call Logan Services again. The air movement is real good when it is calling for heat or air conditioning. You can hardly hear it. The movement of the air is smooth. It keeps it within the temperature range we want, and we're really happy with it.
Logan has been fantastic. My mother-in-law has her own room in the house when she comes to visit, and it's pretty much the coldest room in the house. So we feel bad for her.
No, I just think that it's got the good reputation. Bob explained all of the background with Trane and how connected you are with them, and seemed like the good choice for us.
Talked about, your training facility and how, you work with Trane and making sure that your technicians know exactly what they're doing and how they test them. They'll put it together and then they'll put a kink in the system so that they have to try to figure it out, and that makes Logan top notch in my eyes.
We recently had Logan Services come out and do a complete installation on our heating unit and air conditioning unit. Nate came out with his crew, did a fantastic job hooking up all the pipes. They spent a while working on that, and it works great. It saved us a lot of money this past winter on our heating bills, and we're just really glad that Logan Services was there to help us when we needed it most.
My family and I chose Logan AC and Heat Services to replace our furnace and air conditioner. To say that we're happy with what we've received would be an understatement. Our Trane service has been amazing, and it keeps the house cool when it needs to be and hot when we need it.
Hey, I'm out here in my new heat pump AC I got from Logan Services. The thing runs great. So far, it's saved me some money. I don't think you can really get anything better than a Trane, too, so I appreciate them coming by and installing that for me like the next day.
You hear that? That's right, you don't. We purchased this Trane XV unit from Logan because we were told it was quiet. So it allows us to enjoy our beautiful back patio without having to listen to the roar of the HVAC unit. So we thank you, Logan.
Last summer we had a new heating and air conditioning unit put in, which is right there. And this winter the furnace has been superb. I do not have any complaints. And the Trane unit outside for the air conditioner, nobody can stop a Trane like they say. Been very, very happy with everything. Service calls were great. And all the installers and techs were very professional.
When you're doing a purchase that's as large as HVAC, you want to make sure that you're going with a reputable company that your neighbors trust and that you can trust. And Logan Services was that for us.
From the first call that I made to the last follow-up call they made, they did everything they said they were going to do when they were going to do it. We're extremely happy with Logan Services.
Well, I love my family enough to get the best Trane that I could buy. I thought we deserve it. They take care of my family and they treat you like family. And when they come, they're friendly, they're courteous, respectful to you, and understand what you're asking for.
So in all of the research that I've done online, Trane always came up as one of the top brands. Manufacturing, quality, durability, it was pretty much a no-brainer in the calculus of what we're going to put in this house.
And that was really the bottom line, was this is the top of the line system. It's going to be installed by a family-owned and operated company that has a local footprint, that's the #1 Trane dealer, and it's unparalleled service. So for us, you get what you pay for.
We've taken you from the factory floor to your front door to show you how Trane and Logan Services work together to deliver the home comfort you can count on.
When they say it's hard to stop a Trane, they just want to keep running. What's nice is Trane's been long-lasting and durable. Everyone knows Trane when they hear it, and they know it's going to last.
From the factory to Logan Services to the job going in to the call afterwards, it's going to be really hard for there to be a mistake here and the customer doesn't have the best situation.
Hey, we know what we're doing. If you call us, we're going to make sure that your house is comfortable. So, if we're coming to your house, just know that we're going to make you comfortable and there's nothing you can do about it.
It means I don't have to worry about it breaking down. It's just that it's going to work when I expect it to work.
At the end of the day, what customers want in their home is they want to be comfortable in their house and they want to have peace of mind that the equipment's going to work.
When we install your system, your Trane system, it will last. It is just truly that durable and reliable product that consumers deserve. Everything we do is to ensure that we are providing our customers that fast, friendly service and making sure we live up to that promise.
I did this. Yes, sir.
Trane and Logan Services, built to deliver comfort you can trust. Factory to family.